Hello, welcome to my channel, The Ascension Guide. I'm your guide, Joe Martin. So today's message from Archangel Ariah is sort of around people embracing kind of what's going on in the world right now. Not only in the outside world, but in your inside world is more what this is referring to. So the message today is that, there's a lot of new emotions that people are experiencing. There's new capabilities, abilities, things that are starting to show themselves in people. And this can cause a variety of different emotions in people. Especially, if you don't know what's happening, if you're unclear or you're starting to hear things, see things, feel things, whatever it may be, if you're unsure about what that is, and you go seek help from the 3D world, you might experience a lot more trouble than you're looking for. So be careful with that. But it's time to embrace these emotions and these transformations that we're going through. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the plan. So understand that you're not alone. One, there's a lot of people going through these same things. So it's important that we, keep ourselves balanced and centered in that regard. Understand that there's other people that you can reach out to, myself included. I have my email address below. You can leave a comment if you need help. Anything, I can do to help for sure. And there's a lot of other people in the same position too. Not that all of us have all the answers or anything like that, but, some of us are a little, in different stages of our awakening process than others, and we can help people who are going through the same things that maybe we went through. And, part of that too is it's time to release these old situations, and experiences or relationships or whatever it is that are holding us back from reaching our full potential, from becoming, who we are and doing what we were meant to do while we were here. This spiritual transformation that we're all going through right now is something that should be embraced. And if there's other people that can't understand, it's one thing to, have people who kind of roll your eyes at it, but they're like, okay, that's them, they get it, whatever. But it's another thing to kind of have people who are negatively and trying to bring you down or trying to tell you what you are seeing or feeling or hearing or whatever it is not true. It's really time to cut ties with those people if you feel like you can't, reach them, because all it's going to do in the end is end up bringing you down. And in reality, it's probably a lesson for you to learn to cut ties with people that are emotionally toxic for you or whatever it is that you don't need in your life. So zoom out, take a look at the situation, and ask yourself, is this a lesson that I'm supposed to be learning in this person or relationship or situation or whatever it is? And then ask what that lesson is and see what you get. And, with everything with this, be prepared for answers that you don't like because a lot of times there's a lot of hard truths, and that's what a lot of the spiritual evolution is facing hard truths and coming to realizations that, a lot of us don't want to come to at times. It's hard to smash your ego down, and especially for a lot of people whose ego has become their identity. If your ego is your identity, it's going to be really hard for you to be told a lot of these hard truths and to face these things. And if you don't, it can manifest itself in, physical pain, mental pain, lots of different things. So with all of this, like I just said, there's going to be a lot of information that people need, but it's going to be very challenging for them to receive. So we need to help each other. We need to help other people who are going through this. If you're seeing people going through these same things, try to help them. But at the same time, don't lower your vibration and don't let it ruin your, process because you're going so far down to try to help other people who really don't want your help. There's an image that Ariah shows me sometimes, of like a black puddle of energy, I guess. And then there's like this black figure reaching out like it needs help, but really all it's trying to do is get you over there to pull you in. So be aware of those type of people in your life that, especially if you're an empath or somebody who's, emotionally sensitive or a helper, healer, whatever. Those type of people prey on you guys. They look for people who are, naturally there to nurture others. And they see it as a weakness. So be aware of that. And it isn't a weakness, but it is if you allow it to be, and you allow people to prey on you and to constantly lower your vibration and pull you down to where they are, to their level, because you're not understanding what's happening. So awareness is key. But I think everybody's doing a really good job right now. I feel a difference. I see a difference every day when I go on social media. I see more people starting to wake up to at least the corruption. At the very least, it seems like people are starting to finally wake up to the corruption. So I think people are more ready for messages now. People are more accepting, more willing to hear what you have to say. So, just test the waters, dip your toes in, see what they're ready to hear, and help others as much as you can. Because as much as this spiritual transformation is about you, it's also about helping others as well. And for every person that we wake up and get going on this path, the easier and faster this whole ascension process happens. So part of your spiritual transformation, probably, like mine was, is, getting out there and talking to people and doing things you're uncomfortable with. I never wanted to be in front of a camera. So, but, Ariah pushed me to do it, and now here I am sharing my message with you guys. So I'm sure there's quite a few other people sitting here watching this that are probably supposed to do the same thing, I would imagine. So if that's you, time's now. Go make a video. Go do what you're supposed to do. Go help the world ascend and be where we're supposed to be. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. If you got any value out of this, please like and share. It helps the algorithm, helps other people, get to see this, and hopefully give them the message. It helps them as well. And, if you already, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It lets me know that you're resonating and getting value. So I appreciate it. Till the next video, love and light.